Jones hold her brand new action figure, and now I am joined not only by Steve Evans, the Star Wars design director for Hasbro, but the brand new Jyn Erso action figure, and she is gorgeous.
Isn't she pretty?
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about this figure?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Jyn was revealed yesterday at the Rogue One panel.
Yeah.
Very excited. Felicity Jones revealed her action figure. She now is being inducted into the Action Figure Club, which is fantastic.
That's pretty cool.
This will be available later in the fall or the autumn, if we're in England. You may as well say that. She highly articulated. She's got a removable shawl.
Okay.
Comes with a blaster pistol that locks into her holster and pins in. She's denoted as from Jeddah, so we'll find more about what that means.
Oh, see, that's another detail that hadn't really been talked about before.
Yeah, no. So there's a lot of things kind of hidden in around here that will obviously be revealed as new trailers and new footage, and finally the movie comes out in December. We're very excited to see that.
She's very cool.
Yeah, she's great. Really good likeness of Felicity. So very, very pleased this to be our kind of first reveal. Rogue One.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Figure.
And the Black Series line is so cool because it's so highly detailed and so much fun. Like I collect them a bit myself, and definitely gonna be getting that.
You're gonna need a big shelf.
Yeah,
lots more to come.
I started out with the prototype Fett. Like that was it was my lemming. I had to go get it, but now that's my new one. Now, let's move on to the Star Wars Celebration exclusive.
Yes.
This is pretty cool, and I hadn't seen it until you came up here. But here, let's open it up. You can walk us through.
Yeah, so we have Kylo Ren unmasked. We all know the scene where he kind of takes his helmet off just before he does that awful thing to his father. Still gets me right there.
Yeah.
Still gets me right there. So finally kind of delivering with his unmasked form. He comes really good likeness of Adam Driver, scanned from actual actor scanning. We actually have three-dimensional scanning of all the actors on the new movies, so we can get the likenesses good and crisp. Comes with a swappable helmet, so he can be unmasked or masked, as you want it. And we all know that he has this thing for this kind of twisted Darth Vader helmet.
That's
his
good.
grandfather.
It's good that he has it with him.
He has a friend. He has a friend with him. He has a friend with him. And we just thought to round it off, we really like that scene where the First Order are all on the Starkiller base and they have all the banners and the emblems. So we thought we'd kind of just round that off, give him a little bit of a set piece, a little bit of a stand, a little bit of environment, just to kind of bring it to life. Packed all together. Great artwork as usual, and a nice presentation
box.
The
artwork on here is beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool. So really pleased to kind of bring Kylo unmasked finally to the Black Series family,
and that's before I go home.
And that is on the Forbidden Planet stand somewhere behind me or over there somewhere. So
over there.
If we've got we're doing 1,000 a day, limited. So I think people will have to get a ticket and go to Forbidden Planet and pick it up there, but well worth getting.
So this series of figures is so highly detailed and so well thought out. How long does it take for production of something like this, from inception to when it's on shelves?
It's usually about 12 to 18 months.
Okay.
We obviously work very closely with our friends at Lucasfilm, just down the corridor from where you are, and we work very closely, like who do we choose, what reference do we get, images, scans, as I mentioned, then we start making the toy. We go back and forth with putting deco on and working out whether it's soft goods, whether it's not soft goods, and then we actually get into manufacturing. So from one point of saying, let's do that character, to these people here kind of getting in their hands. It's about 18 months, so it's quite a long time, but it's.
And right now you guys are doing your fan choice competition again, which is great. Last year we had Darth Revan and Sabine were made from that.
Coming soon, I promise. It's coming soon.
That Sabine is beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I really love the way that the Rebels characters have really turned out, because Black Series principle is real world. So we can take from the EU or we can take from the animation show.
Seeing the live action version of them is
bring
really
them to life. So
interesting.
the designers really like that, kind of expressing them in a different way.
So what character would you say has been the most requested by fans?
The most requested? Wow. Every single character that ever exists.
Everyone wants a complete collection.
Old Ben Kenobi from Episode 4 is a really kind of recent, strong one. I think because of all the fan theories about Rey's parentage, etc., etc. So Obi-Wan has kind of risen up a little bit more, and then we recently announced that we're going to be doing, or we are doing him later this year, so fans can get him.
How about Kitster? Has there been a lot of requests for Kitster? You think you can?
But for Kitster?
Yeah, for Kitster.
You and your hashtag Kitster. If the fans vote for it,
I want it.
We will make it.
I want it. I know there's people out here who want their Kitster Black Series.
You were talking about a 2-pack, wasn't it? Kitster and Waldo, wasn't it?
Yeah. So before we go real quick, tell me what fans can expect from the Black Series line for the rest of this year.
Well, I obviously can't tell you a lot about it because I would be probably have a little kimono dart in my neck. But a lot. We've been working really hard on Rogue One. This is the first of many. I mean, we've seen the new characters in the trailer and the behind-the-scenes footage that was shown yesterday. So many new troopers, so many new characters, and so many new weird and wonderful aliens. So we're going to have some really good fun with Black Series. So a lot more to come, kind of towards the end of the year, and into 17. It's like a roller coaster. You must know. It's the same. It's never ending. It's amazing. We get so much content, so many characters.
Well, I will definitely be keeping my eyes out for that. Thank you so much for
My
stopping
absolute
by.
pleasure.
This
Absolute
was a ton
pleasure.
of fun.
Thank you very much.
And there will be much, much more from Star Wars Celebration coming up in just a moment from the Star Wars Show Live.